There are 12 paintings in the exhibition, and I see them as pathways, routes towards known and unknown destinations. The exhibition kind of like provides that platform for the audience to take the paintings wherever they want to go, personally or otherwise. First and foremost, it's just a painting. Sometimes people could say, oh, Jizzy, like what you see on the painting is not actually real, but the painting itself is real. Approaching it from that standpoint, you could see like the objectness of it, like the thinness of it. The painting is real, but what is painted, like the body parts, the faces, all of that, is not necessarily real. Like you could take, for example, if a painting is made of a chair, even if you sit on that painting, you're actually not sitting on a chair, but you're sitting on a painting, ultimately. Trying to see a painting for what it is, you begin to realize like so many other things that the paintings could be about is perhaps not necessarily true. Trying to make the painting as porous as possible, like malleable for use, making it about then, if it's nothing, then it could serve that purpose. So in the same way that these paintings are like, more like empty, but visually looking at it, they have a whole lot going on about them, but what is going on about on the painting does not necessarily dictate your relationship to it. There are certain words traditionally have gotten like a bad reputation, such as nothing, which could associate with emptiness, but emptiness is not necessarily a negative place, but it kind of like provides you with certain opportunities to make something of your own, however you want to do it. Situating the work in that place of nothingness expands the possibilities for the work. It makes the work to be able to self-generate itself in both meaning, purpose, and function. I find that to be like a more potent pursuit for myself using paintings in that manner. Yeah. If you look hard enough, you might be able to separate them. But I feel like the work is more rewarding for people who would look. People who actually spend time looking at paintings, like then it becomes more rewarding because the more you spend with it, the more you see so many things that you wouldn't have seen at a quick glance. And I think this layers is there to help you actually see, to help you look, to help you notice what's there so you just don't walk past it. And it changes over time, like what you thought you saw might change again to something else. And these layers come about quite organically, I would say. The layering does not come off consciously to me when I'm working. I am just thinking about how to make the painting and is the painting done or not. And the layers come about by sometimes you add and sometimes you take away from the painting. And sometimes like a painting could just look like a build-up of stains over time through this process of adding and removing at the same time. Yeah. I work on multiple canvases at once, but I don't necessarily conceive of them as a series. If an image or a couple of images have proposed certain possibilities, and I feel like they are also a little bit close aesthetic appearance, or like I could use a particular aesthetic vocabulary and run through them. But in that process too, I have to be a little careful because what works on a painting might not necessarily work on the other painting, so you have to realize that each painting is trying to like find its own, should I say, language or identity. Either one that works, but each painting is trying to be its own. But I try to think about it like in terms of possibilities, really,